for Horse Racing Alberta. And today we're going to show you how to take a horse's temperature, measure their pulse, and count their respiration. This is important for a groom or any horseman to know. Prior to exercise, after exercise, on a daily basis, you should be taking their temperature so that we know what their normals are. If we write that down every day and take that in average over 10 days, we will know what their normal temperature, pulse, and respiration is at rest. So I'm ready to go ahead and take her temperature. And in a horse, we take a temperature rectally. So to keep myself safe, I'm going to stay close to her body and have my thermometer ready. And you can choose, if you like, or a bit of Vaseline. A lot of grooms just use saliva. Spit in their hand and insert it in the rectum and then listen for the beep of the thermometer. Or if you're using a mercury thermometer, then you will be counting for at least 60 seconds or a minute. So this is a digital thermometer, so I'm going to turn it on so that I can see it's at 0. There's no temperature registered at this time. I'm going to spit in my hand because I don't want to put this in dry. I want to make sure that there is something that's going to help that lubrication to get into the rectum. Standing to her side, I pull her tail towards me, and I can feel for the rectum, and I'll insert that thermometer into her rectum, kind of back and forth a couple of times to make sure that I'm not in a fecal ball. And I don't know if you can hear that beep, but it's already beeping to say that it's registered the temperature. And a regular Celsius temperature is 37.2, and between 37.2 and 39, and this registers 37.5, so her temperature is normal. So the next thing I'm going to show you is how to take a horse's pulse. When we take their pulse, there's a number of different areas that we can take. We can do it with the stethoscope, which I'm going to show you. There's an area under their eye here that we can take a pulse point, under their jaw as well. There's an area inside of the fetlock and the outside that also has a pulse area that you can take. And there's also one just inside the tail here that you can take their pulse. We can also use the stethoscope to take their pulse. It's hard to hear their heart when they're at rest, so taking their pulse here, you have to be very quiet. Once you have the pulse rate, you can start using your watch, and for 15 seconds you're going to count that pulse. Seconds times 4 is a minute, so you multiply that number by 4. I had 6 pulses, times 4 is 24, which is within a normal pulse rate for a horse. So the last one I'm going to show you is the respiratory rate. So the respiratory rate is measuring how many breaths they're taking per minute. So it's good to know and be able to register the respiratory rate at rest, which is approximately 8 breaths per minute, and then after exercise, which will give you the understanding of where your horse is at in their cooling out process. So checking the respiratory rate, especially after exercise, you can take a look at the nostrils simply. They're flaring up the nostrils. After exercise, those nostrils will be pulsing in and out with every breath, and you'll be able to tell how many breaths your horse is taking. At rest, it's a little tougher to see the respiratory rate via the nostril. So we will watch the rise and fall of the flank area. So again, I'm going to use my watch, 15 seconds, watching the rise and fall of that flank area. So in 15 seconds, she took 2 breaths. 2 times 4 is 8, which is normal. 8 breaths per minute, and she is at rest.